ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्यशंकरादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्म साधक भक्तानां समस्त शक्तीनाम् अवाप्ति द्वारा विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं विघ्नशत्रु निवारणार्थं श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायणम् आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम्। इन पारायणम we have to do the second Ditya Brahmananda Valli, I think. Or what did we do yesterday? Yeah. Om Atadvideya Brahmanandavalli. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanao Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhaitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Brahmavidapnoti Varam तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेदनिहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सह ब्रह्मणा विपश्चिते ते तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाश सम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्निरावः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधीभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोऽन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणपक्षः अयमुत्तरपक्षः अयमात्मा इदं पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति अन्नाद्वै प्रजाः प्रजायन्ते याः काश्च पृथिवीगं श्रिताः अतो अन्नेनैव जीवन्ते अथैनदपि यन्त्यन्ततः अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते सर्वं वै तेन्नमाप्नुवन्ति येन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नात् भूतानि जायन्ते जातान्यन्नेन वर्धन्ते अद्यतेत्ति च भूतानि तस्मादन्नं तदुच्यत इति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादन्नरसमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा प्राणमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविधताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य प्राण एव शिरः व्यानो दक्षिणपक्षः अपान उत्तरपक्षः आकाश आत्मा पृथिवी पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति प्राणं देवा अनुप्राणन्ते मनुष्याः पशवश्च ये प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यते सर्वमेव त आयुर्यन्ते ये प्राणं ब्रह्मोपासते प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यते इति तस्यैष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य यजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ओम शांति 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 ओम अतः श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदा ओम यस्मात् जातं जगत् सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते ॐ अथ शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत तद्वक्तारमावीत आवीन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम् ओम शांति 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 अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानंदवल्ली शांति मंत्रः ओम शन्नो ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम अथ प्रथमोऽनुवाकः ओम ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परं तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेद निहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चिते ते तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाश सम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोस्तेजः तेजस आपः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधेभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोऽन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणः पक्षः अयमुत्तरः पक्षः अयमात्मा इदं बुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति हरि ओम salutations to Vyasa Bhagavan, Vaishampayana Rishi, Yagnivalkya Rishi and Adi Shankara Bhagavan and entire Guru Parampara. Salutations to our own Ishtadevata Guru Tattva. And let us salute our Shruti Mata Parabrahma Tattva. May all of them bless us to have the clear understanding of the Upanishadic Brahma Vidya Jnanam and give us inspiration for us to do the sadhana and reach out to the Siddhi effortlessly without much of the obstructions. So, now, in this Brahmavida apnoti param tadeshabhyukta satyam jnanam anantam brahma. In this, we were trying to discuss the Brahma Lakshanas. This Lakshana Yukta Brahma, which is already there in our own self as ourself and everywhere. When it is obtained, The obtaining is just knowing and abiding in it, because it is already there, because it is already there with those lakshanas. So when we obtain by knowing and abiding in that parama apnoti, one can reach the final supreme. Beyond that, there is nothing, and there is nothing lower he will come back to. So, this being already existing Brahman, that can be only through knowledge known. Therefore, the all analysis is given to get that knowledge. And this is at two levels. One, Guru Bodha in the class. Second is taking that into our heart on the Dhyana Sthiti. We are going on doing the Vicharana of that. That Vicharana itself is a very powerful, sharp weapon, or the fire which pierces through or the burns aside, burns into ashes the misunderstandings or the ignorances or the delusions. That's how these Brahma Vidya Vishleshana should help every of the sadhak. And then it's a long, long process, because first the word is meaning we have to have. Thereafter, the indicated meaning. Then the sentence meaning. Then the total thought what is conveyed in that particular line or in that paragraph. How we have to visualize it. These are the various stages required to be crossed by every one of us to be benefited by the Upanishadic Jnana. We have started slowly, that adat will come to us as we consistently, continuously do. Now, when Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, these three are used to explain Brahma, not remembering the Brahma Vastu, this Purvapakshi, with an example, says that there is nothing such a thing like Brahman at all, because there is three words are only rejecting. An answer to that in 7 8 points, the Siddhanti told, these are the Lakshanas of Brahma. To indicate the Brahma, they are used. In fact, at final stage, they dissolve in Brahman. Brahma Anubhuti alone remains. So that much real is Brahman. And these are the Lakshanas helping you and I to reach that Brahman, our own stage. Therefore, your doubt or thought that, like that Vandhyaputra Ityadi, not that there is no Brahman, Brahman is there, alone is there. That was the explanation of the Guru for the Shishya or Purvapakshi's doubt that there is no Brahma. Substantiating this explanation, Guru Maharaj took up the quotations from other Upanishads, even this Upanishad. The three quotations taken are Tasmadva Tasmad Atmanaha Akasha Sambhutaha. From this Atma only Akasha Adi have come. So when Shruti says the Akasha, Vayu, Agni which you and I are pursuing has come from that Atma only, and here the Brahma ke jaga Atma use kiya. Therefore, how can you say the Brahman is not there? See, the three things. One is Atma Shabda used for Brahma. Second, from this Atma Rupi Brahma only Akasha Adi came. Third, nobody denies the Atma. Is it not? Nobody can say that I am not there. Even if you say, you have to be there to say, to certify. Therefore, by all these logics, what is done? Brahma Vastu as an Atma is very much there. Because if you disagree for its presence, then what sadhanas we do? What will inspire us to do the sadhana? You go there, that object will not be there, which you want. But you go. If somebody tells us like that, you want that object ना, हाँ, फिर उधर जाओ, फिर वो वहाँ नहीं मिलेगा. अरे कोई जाएगा क्या? In same way, Satyam Jnanam Anantam, but that Brahman is not there. Then now do the inquiry, you will get it. What? Brahman. What is that Brahman not there? Then you will never do sadhana and never reach only. Therefore, it is very much there. Brahma Vastu is there. Atma Rupena is there. Sabka Mula Karana Rupena it is there. It is that's how through the introduction of these slokas, are these quotations, even those extra information also given to us. That Brahma is Atman alone, which is never denied by anyone, and it is the one from where Akashadi, all of them as if have come. They really have not come. So common sense is what? All Akasha, Vayu, Agni. If I am there, then only they are there, no. And I am existing and I am conscious of myself. Vedanta is so simple it is. The complication is because of the vasanas with because of which again and again we fall down to the level of identify with the upadhi. उसको उस खचरे को साफ करने में टाइम लगता है. Otherwise, the logic, the meditation, the experience of the Atma Vastu is not as difficult as it appears to be. I am not there, the world is not there. So I am there, therefore world is there, the world has come from me. And I am existing and I am conscious of myself. So I am conscious existence from whom the entire world is projected. But in between क्या होता है? This thought is disturbed by Dehosmi, Jivosmi, these variety of thoughts, vrittis. And these are entertained from many lives. Therefore, they are so strong, they don't go away easily. That is why for the Upata Durutakshaya, we have to do all the Havana, Upasana, Japa, Dhyana, Prarthana. Through all that, Upata Durta is removed. Some people, only in that fire of Tattva Jnanam only, they burn Dehadi Tadatmya. They are the very highly qualified people. Even you and I also in the final level में वही करना. But beginning में we have to go through all the upasana paddhasis, shift our mind's attention from worldliness to spirituality, change our klishta vrittis into aklishta. These are all efforts we have to put, by the way. Okay. Then the second quotation used by is what? Ki etamanandam atmanam upasankramate. This sadhaka, after transcending these panchakoshas, reach to the Anandamaya, not the kosha, but the Atma. Which is the Atma? Which is Brahman alone. Because Tasmadva Etasmad, instead of Brahmanaha, Atmanaha Shabda used. Connection. Therefore, Upasamyak Ramati, very well he goes to experience the Anandamaya Atma, the one who transcends the Panchakosha. Are Shruti Mata will not tell that Upasankramati if that Vastu is not there. This is very much there. Oh my dear Purvapakshi is very much there. And why can't the Guru, to prove the disciple, bring the Atma Dabba and keep in front and tu dekh le apne aankhon se? Because it's not an object. Object होता तो सामने लाकर रखते हैं. It is his own subjective self which cannot be brought out and shown. And it is a subjective self of the Purvapakshi which he himself will have to become introverted and know. As long as he is objectified in his drishti, so long he will not know the subjective. And he wants to know the Atma Vastu as an object with the gunas. If that way, Visheshanas. If that way it is not there, then he doesn't want to agree. He was in that mood. Only to sort him out, we gave him the three words of Satyam Jnanam Anantam. But Satyam Jnanam Anantam are such a complete words. As a vehicles, they help us in reaching to the truth. But this person, he says, these words only reject the Asatyam, Jadam and Santam, but there is no corresponding Vastu. So why he is saying there is no corresponding Vastu? Because he is still seeing it as an object, as an something other. Just like that Shunyavadi or even scientist. Beyond the energy, what is there in the atom, there is nothing, they say. Why they say there is nothing? Drishti is objective. Then little subjective will have to become. What is that? How do you say there is nothing? Because I know it. What do you mean by I know it? I am conscious of it. Means what? I, the conscious being, is there? No. Yeah, to certify the nothingness, yes. Therefore, rechange your sentence. There is nothing but your own conscious self. How come the world came? Objectification. When you objectify, first thing happens is you forget yourself. That forgettingness in Vedanta is called as avidya. From that avidya only the vibrations, the atoms, etc., created in the science, in the Vedanta, the chitta and chitta vrittis, in the vritti of the chitta, ahamidam, and in the idam, entire world of multiplicity came. And for all of that, finally, the substratum is Paramatma only. This is where we have to be little subtler to catch. Even for the entire projection, there has to be a substratum for projection. That substratum is again Atma only. That's why when the Atma is as it is apprehended, all the ignorance projections go away. That is what is million times the Shruti Mata or the Vedanta goes on telling. Okay. Now the third one, what is the example used was Tat Pravesha Shruti Tat Srishtva Tadevanupravishatu. Hana? He has created the Upadhis. He himself entered into the Upadhi to act like a Jiva. So these are the quotations deliberately Guru Maharaj used to check this fellow. Is he alert enough that from these quotes will it generate the next set of doubts, which are very beautiful and genuine? When I answer them, not only him, but everybody who studies, they get more and more clarity. These all are going to come in this very Upanishad. So as an introduction, यही उसका थोड़ा भाष्यकार जिक्र कर रहे हैं, आगे बताएंगे ऐसा वाला करके. So all these quotations at this level are to say that Paramatma is very much there. Means what? ब्रह्म विद्याप्नोति परम सत्यम ज्ञान अनंतम ब्रह्म करके श्रुति ने छोड़ नहीं दिया. That you are saying that such thing is not there. No, she did not leave it. She says that Brahman alone is Atma. She says Brahman alone, that only Akashadi came. She says the one who transcends the Panchakosha, he reaches to that Anandamaya Atma. And she says at the Jiva level that Paramatma only with his own Maya Shakti having created the Upadhi, he himself entered. अब इतने बार श्रुति माता किसके बारे में कह रही है? नॉट दी ब्रह्मन विच इज नॉट देयर. नहीं है के बारे में इतने बार क्यों करेंगे जो नहीं है उसके बारे में? है इसलिए तो कह रही ना. So these quotations, one side give the presence of the Atma Brahma. For that purpose only the Purvapakshi, the Siddhanti has quoted. Then Purvapakshi accepted it now, hai karke. But then again he went back in his question that so many things you are talking about Atma, in that so many activities are coming or happening. Therefore, again, the Jnapti Swarupam is gone away. Then this Atma or Brahma has become Jnana Kartru. Then Anantatvam gone away, Santatvam came. As also, because the Jnana Kartrutva is there, Avikaritva gone away, the Vikari came. See his point. Then that is very subtle thought the Guru Maharaj had to explain. He is now at that level of sorting out this very finer, very beautiful question of the Purvapakshi. That when you use these quotations, through that quotations, lot of activities are appearing. First of all, you say, Tasmadva e tasmad atmana akasha sambhutah. So akasha, they have come from it. Therefore, it has become a karana. When it is karana, in that karakatva came. In the karakatva means कर्तृत्व हो गया उसमें. कर्तृत्व होते ही विकार आ गया. विकार आ गया तो अनृत हो गया. अनृत हो गया तो असत्य हो गया. वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ. In the same way, upasankramati, it will reach, you are saying, as if it is not there already. So the anantatvam is disturbed there. And also you said tat srishtva, सृष्टि कर्म उसने किया, तदेवान प्रविशतु, प्रवेश कर्म उसने किया. Anything srishta created will have to destroy, and any entry will have to exit. So the where is your Brahman, which is pure, unchanged, uncontaminated, which has never become Jnana Kartru? Pure Jnapti Swarupa, Avodha Swarupa, you convinced me so much. By the time I was understanding, accepting it, by giving these quotations, again you can generated doubts in me. So these are very genuine discussions, very deep level of contemplation. So what was his question, Visa? Evam tarhi atmatvat jnana kartrutvam. If your Brahma is an Atma, then that Atma is a Jnana Karta. He is not a pure Gnapti Swarupa. He is no more a pure Gnapti, but he has become the Karta of the Jnana Karma. Karta of the Jnana Karma means what? He has become the knower. He is doing the knowing. He is knowing something which is other than him, called as the known. So this is happening in him. And this Atma is Jnata iti prasiddham. He is quoting in this very Upanishad, Purapakshi also. See, so kamayata. That quotation, so kamayata iti cha kaminaha jnana kartrutva prasiddhi. How can anybody do the kamana without knowing? If he is knowing means he has become the karta of the knowingness. मतलब ज्ञान कर्तृत्व उसमें आएगा आ गया शुद्ध ज्ञप्ति नहीं है अभी प्योर कॉन्शियस इज नॉट देयर इसको ज्ञान कर्तृ रिमेंबर when the kartrutva comes then vikaritva comes then avikari rutam satyam goes away so the satyam shabdam itself is rejected therefore brahma satyam nahi hai brahma asatyam ho jayega again and again when you contemplate then you will understand both what is in the mind of Purapakshi and how Siddhanta is answering him, clearing him. And in this discussion, we become wise. That this is what is Brahman to be comprehended as, understood as, meditated upon as, and experienced as, and certified that experienced, that it is experienced. It is so abstract in the beginning, I tell you, as we deeply contemplate, this alone becomes the reality. All other things only imagined, which was appearing as so real. Like, any of the stage artists or cinema actors, how many ways they act. Then when you see them off the stage, they're totally different. अरे तुम ऐसे हो क्या मैं ऐसे ही क्या मैं ऐसा ही मैं हूँ वो मैं नहीं था दैट वाज ओनली एन एक्शन many people act as villains उनको देखकर विलन विलन करके हम सबके मन में होता है ये तो विलन है but in the actual life it's not at all that he is more helper than even the seeming heroes अरे आप तो ऐसे इतने अच्छे हो आपको तो विलन वो तो रोल ओनली in the same way satyam jnanam anandam brahma alone is real the jagat the jiva the ishvara the entire desha kala ये सब किधर है they're all only projected. Interesting. Thread alone is real. All the variety of cloths and cloth made varied clothings are all projected on that. How much ever real you take. You may use cloth for a pant or shirt or kapda or bedsheet or curtain. अब कितने तरह भी use करो. But all that is projected on thread. Is it not? This thinking, these examples will give us a little subtlety in our understanding. Through the example, we try to comprehend or apprehend or accept that, oh, इस तरह से सूक्ष्म is Brahma, that alone is appearing as all this Karana Jagat at all levels. This acceptance first required. Then they say, unless you reject in your drishti the variety of the clothes, that you cannot reach to this substratum called as thread. Therefore, the thread is not created in the cloth, it is already there. But darsana apekshatvat prapti apraptyoho. Only the darshana, you have to change the drishti from outer to inner, from grosser to subtler, from the effects to the cause, the objective to the subjective, from the modifying to the non-modifying. from the Jada to the Chaitanya, from the Santa to the Ananta. You just shift your attention and focus it very minutely, you will come to know it. But it takes time, it takes effort. Only time nahi, time with efforts. Efforts in right direction. The right direction effort is only through the Upanishad Adhyanam. Upanishad, you and I straight cannot understand straightly, so we need Bhashya. So through the Bhashya, when the Upanishad we try to study, understand, then only this thing happens in time, when you give time. Clear? Now, then Jnana Kartrutva Prasad. Atah Jnana Kartrutvat Jnapti Brahma इति अयुक्तम. तुम्हारा ब्रह्म जो ज्ञप्ति था वो गया because Jnana Kartrutva came to him because so kamayata. And nobody can do the kamana without Jnana Kartrutva. Either you have to have the object seen and of that you have a desire, or you have a desire. Desire itself is a thought known to me. I know I have a desire. Jnana Kartutva comes, so your Brahma as Gnapti is gone. Anityatva Prasangacha. And when the Jnana Kartrutva has come, then this Jnata cannot be the Jnata of only one thing again and again. He will become another Jnata of the another Jnaya Vastu. So therefore, the Nityatva also of him has gone away. Then यदि नाम ज्ञप्ति ज्ञानम इति भावरूपता ब्रह्मणः तथापि अनित्यत्वं प्रसज्येत. But anityata will come because the jnata changes according to the gneyam. And the point is what? एक बार ज्ञान कर्तृ हो गया तो he need not have only one ज्ञेय वस्तु of whom he is a ज्ञान कर्ता and ज्ञाता. It will be endless. Therefore, when it is endless, then anantatvam also disturbed. Third one is what? Paratantriam cha. पारतंत्रता परतंत्रता भी हो गया. ये ज्ञान कर्तृत्व आने के कारण आपके ब्रह्म में. तो द स्वतंत्रता इज गॉन, पारतंत्रता केम, अनंतता के गॉन, शांतता केम, देन ज्ञप्ति इज गॉन, देन ज्ञान कर्तृत्व केम. Because of this, Satyam Jnanamanantam is refuted. Therefore, there is no Vastu called a Brahma, which is Satyam Jnanamanantam. That is what. So, Dhatvarthanam Karakapekshvatvat Jnanam cha Dhatu Arthaha Tatha Asya Anityatvam Paratantrata Tacha. This is a very grammatic explanation because we have not studied thoroughly grammar and all. So I will not explain it that much. But what he says is what? Jnanam is a shabda in grammar which is modified from the dhatu. From the dhatu, the shabda jnanam is modified. When it has to modify, the karakatva has to come in it. When the karakatva comes, the karakatva के ऊपर depend वाला dependency आ गया. As and also, it is limited by the karakatva, that jnanam. It's not pure gnapti. These are all grammatic ways of explanation. Very subtle they are. तो शब्द ज्ञान को ही लेकर वो यही मॉडिफाइड है करके प्रूव कर रहे हैं हमको. दिस पूर्व पक्षी सिद्धांत will have to answer every one of them. He will try. He will succeed also. Now Siddhant is saying, what a perfect, beautiful thing as an answer wholesale to all these things and easy for us to understand. But this is what, because this is what we were studying in every Upanishad also. One by one we will see the Siddhant is the answer to this. Take your time, be patient, try to listen, try to grasp whatever is possible. Repeatedly when we do, if not the first time, maybe fifth time, we understand. That understanding itself is such a great revelation, joy. See, first sentence is what? Swarupa avyatirekena karyatva upacharatu. Means what? Swarupa avyatirekena means your Brahma or Atma Vastu, it has never lost its Swarupata of Jnapti. It is always there. Point one. Second, it has done the Karya. of Jnanakartrutvam is only Upacharat. Upachara means it is formality. What is formality? Here only we will see it. Okay? It is you who are at your own level of knowledge of the world through the thoughts, knowledge the world as the Anatma. ओके, तो आपको आपके तरफ से जो आप देख रहे हो ना, जवाब देने के लिए हमने आत्मा को ज्ञान कर्ता का कार्यत्व दिया है उपचार के लिए, इन रियलिटी नहीं. इन रियलिटी इज व्हाट? स्वरूप अव्यतिरेकेण. Sometimes, suppose, okay, for your sake, I am agreeing your point. Let us discuss. At that time, you are not changing your opinion, but supposing that if I agree yours, from your standpoint. In the same way, here कार्यत्वता क्या है? आत्मा को उपचार है. What is the meaning of it? One example is from the Atma, Akasha, Bhumi, ityadi ke, when you say, you are seeing the Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi, in the combination of them, so many things. So, for answering your state of being, of observing them, we say that they all have come from the Atma. ये उपचार के लिए है, but in reality, Swarupa Avyatirekena, Atma has always been so only, Satchidananda or Satyam Jnanavanantam. It has never became anything, nor it became the Jnana Kartru or any Karta, nor it has become a Karana for any Karya to express through that. Like any of the bricks and cement and all. You are at the bricks and cements level. No, you are at the wall reality level. Therefore, we have to say कि the cause of the wall is the bricks and the cement, etc. Otherwise, bricks and cement, when they are put on the wall, they have not changed their form. Swarupa Avyadhareka. Is it not? Brick has not become something else to become the wall. ब्रिक इज ऑलवेज ब्रिक, सीमेंट ऑलवेज सीमेंट. जहाँ जैसे स्वरूप का व्यतिरिक्त हुआ क्या? नहीं हुआ. बट यू आर सीइंग समथिंग अदर देन इज कॉल वॉल. Then the discussion, the cause has been asked for the wall. The cause is said as this. Therefore, is the causeness came into that bricks and wall, bricks and the cement, causeness for the effect called as wall. तो वाल रूपी कार्य के लिए ये ईट रूपी कारण कारण बना कि नहीं बना? नहीं बना भी बना. नहीं बना from its own swarupa, because it is always same. It has not changed. Then बना भी है because when you ask from the दृष्टि of the wall. है कि नहीं? If you see the wall and take it as real, then we say it is in effect, it has a cause. Cause is the bricks. So in the same way, is the Atma Karana for everything? Answer is both yes and no. Yes is an answer from the Karya Drushti when you ask. No is an answer because from its own self, Atma is never changed. Sarupa Avyatareka. Everywhere so. Is the gold cause for the ornaments? Answer is yes and no. Yes is the answer because every ornament has its cause gold only. No, because from the gold standpoint, it is so gold only in and through every nook and corner of the your ornament. You say it as ornament, उसमें तो हर जगह गोल्ड ही है. देखो रूप नामात्मक जगत दृष्टि से आत्मा और ब्रह्म कारण है. Because the Rupa Nama has to be Satya and Chit. Atma is Satchit or Satyam Jnanavantam. But Satyam and Jnanavantam never modified anywhere. It is Swarupa Avyatareka. Sat is Sat always. How it can change? If it changes, it is Asat. It cannot be Sat anymore. And Chit also Achit Jada nahi hoga wo. Chit Chit hi rehta hai. Is it not? So this is how the deeper inquiry. When we do, the conviction start come. What is the reason because of which we don't do inquiry very deeply? It is a weakness. What are the weaknesses? Are there no strength status? Towards this Karya Jagat, we have lot of importance value given because it has utility value. Therefore, when I am in samsara, as a samsari, I am interested in all these objects. Therefore, easily I cannot give them up. That weakness in me is not allowing me to become deeper in the contemplation. Like when you are attached to somebody also, that's a weakness. Then you will not be able to think about that person in such a way that the attachment goes away. That weakness comes in us. So too, the one who is Viveki Vairagi, alone, unbiased way, can deeply can contemplate, and that contemplation alone can become very deep. In the deep contemplation, truth is revealed, reality is revealed, what exactly is revealed. That is why they say Viveka Vairagya Shamadama. If they are not active, no, we cannot go deep. जा सकते हैं लेकिन जाना नहीं चाहते. See the difference? You can go deeper, but you don't want to go. Who can help? Everybody can go deep in contemplation, but they don't want. Because to go deeper, they have to sacrifice so many, which they are not ready for. Then होगा नहीं फिर वो. That fallacy we have to catch. And it is subjective. Further, what can Guru say? He already said, विवेक वैराग्य करके आओ. जो करके आया उसको बता रहे हैं. हम नहीं करके आए तो हमको आता नहीं समझ में. जो करके आया, he will understand it. विवेक वैराग्य करके जो आता है, for him, analysis is very clear. Like in any class also, the teacher is giving lesson. All are understanding, one is not understanding because his mind is somewhere attached. Is it not? समवेयर राग द्वेष से अटैच हो गया तो उसको बात सुनने को आता ही नहीं. सेम वे व्हेन आई कॉन्टेम्पलेट आल्सो inside I am having biasness towards the things which I am attached to basically. Therefore, this deep analysis I miss to do. So for some time keep raga dvesha away and deeply seriously contemplate. Not difficulty at all to understand. So what I said, Sarupa Abhyatareka and Karyatvata Upachara hai. How clear see this thought is. अपने स्वरूप को नहीं मिस करते हुए ही वो कार्यत्व उसमें उपचार के रूप में आया है. फॉर यूर सेक फ्रॉम यूर साइड बिकॉज यू आर सीइंग द वर्ल्ड मल्टीप्लिसिटी therefore we have to say the cause is atma. But when you see the atma like we are seeing, atma is never व्यतिरेक from his कार्य स्वरूप. स्वरूप व्यतिरेकता है तो कारण बनता ही नहीं, वो तो उससे कार्य निकलता ही नहीं. जब कार्य निकला ही नहीं तो आत्मा आत्मा alone is there, then there is nothing other than it. That is what is final thought of Vedanta. But then I am seeing all the world. Again, same question you are asking. You are seeing the world because of your drushti is through the upadhis on the effect. You go to the cause and see Atma alone is there. You are saying na, you are seeing. It is not there. मैं देख रहा हूँ, ये तुम्हारी गलती है वो. मैं देख रहा हूँ दिख रही है. सो देयर इज देखना दिखना, दिस पेयर ड्युअलिटी एंड दैट त्रिपुटी आई ओनली एम इमेजिनिंग. यू हैव इंटरेस्ट इन देखने वाली वस्तु एंड यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन देखने में एंड यू वांट टू एंजॉय अस देखने वाला. सो देयरफॉर यू विल देखते रहोगे. रियलिटी यू विल नेवर रीच. So, first sentence is Swarupa Avyatrekena, then Karyata Upachara. Never forget this sentence. The self never changes by itself, all the time the same, the Brahman or Atma. But from the things which you and I see, it is said to be the Karana. Then the Jnana Kartrutva, the limitation, all of them have come from this first basic mistake of yours, not the Paramatma. Paramatma never changed. You are seeing the world from that standpoint, Paramatma has to be told. Like with an ornament, you made gold or any metal, you made a man. So then, because you are seeing that idol as real, from that standpoint, we have to tell all the things, everything you ask. Is the leg of this idol the gold? Yeah. Hand, the gold? Yeah. Head? Yeah. Matlab, one gold has become so many. It has never become, yeah. Gold is always gold. Because you are asking from your vision standpoint, you have to say that it alone became so many. Your drushti is on manyness. First, your drushti is shifted from the gold or metal. Second, your drushti has fallen on that ideal idol, a man, let us say. Third, in the man also, your drushti is on various parts. Now you ask question. Now head has come from where? No, you have to say it is from the metal only main, whatever it is. Hands कहाँ से आए वो भी, ट्रंक कहाँ से वो भी, पाँव कहाँ से वही, पाँव के जो नाखून है वो भी उंगलियों का वो भी. अरे means what? One gold has become many, and then the working thing is different. Hands do the work, legs make the walking, the head thinks, the eyes see. These are all you are giving to the upadhis only. And then you ask, who is the cause of the eye? आंख भी वही मेटल से है, कान भी वही मेटल से है. बट इन द मेटल कान और आंख है क्या? वो नहीं है. If we can sort out this riddle, we will get into that subtlety which Vedanta expects us or tries to take us to. Beautiful it would be. We are seeing the Jagat of multiplicity, then we are asking the cause, then we say Paramatma is cause. Then we say Paramatma badal gaye, so therefore he is not the same. No, he has never changed. In that entire idol, whether it is head or hands or leg, the metal is same. It never got changed or modified in its own swarupa. Swarupa avyatrekena. But karyatvata upachara ke liye. Upachara because you are asking question. You are asking, you are that side. Therefore, the entire Shruti Mata, every Upanishad, Purana, Ityas, when they talk Bhagavan as the cause of the Jagat, it is from the Jagat standpoint, not Bhagavan's standpoint. Bhagavan never changed. He remains always Aja, Ajaraha, Amaraha, Avikari. He is always the same. Water is never born when the baby is born, never modified when the baby is, never dies when the wife dies. It is Ajaha, Ajaraha, Amaraha. See, little subtle if we become, break through मिल जाता है हमको. Then where is the wave? It's only notion. It's only imagination. It's only when you hold on to it, it is there. If you drop it, it's not there. Say it's only as water. But all these are anatmas, all the jadavastu. Therefore, this limitation always is there in these examples. Mhm. Within we have to become introverted. Then example gives only as an understanding. Holding on to that understanding in the inner self also, we have to see the self remaining as same, it alone is appearing as the Panchakoshas and all. Entire universe is nothing but the self alone in that form. Like the universe of all the waves in all oceans, in all rivers, are nothing but one common water only. Slowly. Now, कार्य तो उपचार है, स्वरूप अव्यतिरेकता है, बता दिया है. Now, आत्मनः स्वरूपम ज्ञप्ति ही, भाई हम पहले जो बात कहा वो हमेशा वही कहते हैं. The स्वरूप of the आत्मा और ब्रह्म is ज्ञप्ति ही, न तथा व्यतिरिच्यते. That ज्ञप्ति of the आत्मा never changes. Therefore, स्वरूप अव्यतिरेकता the Guru has said here. Now, the उपचारत्व बताना है कार्यत्व का. Then अतः नित्या एवा, because it is स्वरूप अव्यतिरेक है, ज्ञप्ति स्वरूप है, that is nitya. So nitya ज्ञप्ति स्वरूप is the atma's lakshana. It never changes. Tatha api. Now what is the meaning of karyatva bajara is being given very exhaustively, beautifully. Patiently, let us listen. We have heard it many times, therefore nothing new. Tata api. So the two sentences are Swarupa Avyatirekena Karyato Upacharat. Swarupa Avyatirekena means what? Atma Sarvada Gnapti Eva. Therefore, Gnapti is Nitya. Now, Karyato Upachara, second sentence has to be explained. He says, Tathapi. Even though the Atma is Gnapti Swarupa and the Avikari and the Ananta, still what happens is Tathapi Nin Buddhehe Upadhi Lakshanayaha. Yet, because of the buddhi, that is antakarana, upadhi lakshanayaha, which is just upadhi. Upadhi means what? If you say it is there, it is there. Then if you say it has got these lakshanas, it has got that lakshanas. Then if you try to impose these lakshanas on the truth or something, then it as if really superimposes. Like chair on the wood. The wood के ऊपर ही चेयर का उपाधित्व है. You may say, if you say there is a chairness in the wood, it is there. If you say the chair is sittable, it is sittable. Then the wood is chair now, you call it, it appears as if wood became chair. So the chairness which is never there on the wood is called as upadhi. कि वो स्वरूप को अपने लक्षणों से ढकता है. That's called upadhi. And where is upadhi? It's only a concept. It may be useful later on. You may use really kursi for sitting. वो तो ठीक है. लेकिन where is the chair in the wood? Nowhere, but superimposed. Not there, still appearing with some qualities and superimposing its qualities on the real vastu is called as the upadhi. Like the steel is the mula vastu, then a vessel is an upadhi in that. Where is upadhi? In the thought. What is the thought? Steel can be the vessel. Vessel can be used for the water storage. Therefore, the steel is become now the vessel. Did the steel really become vessel? As if, matlab, having lost its own steelness? No. So what happened there? The vesselness of upadhi has superimposed its lakshanas on the steel. For whom? For you and I who are seeing now the steel as vessel. Steel has never changed. It is whether in its steel form or the tumbler form or the ladle form. In any form, it is reality only. It is Swarupa Avyatrekena. But Buddhehe Upadi Lakshanayaha. So, as the example outside, so too the entire world kya hai? Superimposed only. What is the pot? It's an Upadi on the mud. That upadhi called pot is superimposing its lakshanas on the mud. Superimposing. Mud has never changed throughout that pot, wherever it is there. But where is the pot? It is only in the thought. It's an idea. It's a concept. Reality is mud only. But the concept has its own extra extension. That it should be of this shape. It can be used for the storage of water. These are all utilities of Vyavahara. Therefore, what happened now? The mud became the pot. Mud did not become the pot, mud appeared like a pot because of the upadhi called as pot. Where is pot? Only in the concept. In reality, there is mud only. But is the concept working? Working wonders. That's the beauty of it. That is where we are lost. It is helping in storing the water. As long as you need the water to store, so long you need a mud, you need a pot. As long as you need a pot, so long you superimpose the potness on the mud and you forget the pot mud and you talk it as only pot. Actually, where you are storing water is in mud only. See that upaditva. So buddhehe upadi lakshanaya. What happens? Chakshuradi dvaraihi. Same topic we study now in our next text also. Yoga Darshanam. Same. Exactly same. एक ही दिन दो टॉपिक दो टेक्स्ट में एक ही वाला आ रहा है टॉपिक. आई वाज सरप्राइज. सेम टॉपिक इन टू टेक्स्ट. सो बुद्धेः उपाधिलक्षणायाः चक्षुरादिद्वारैः विषय आकार परिणामिन्याः ये शब्दादि आकार अवभासाः ते आत्मविज्ञानस्य विषयभूताः उत्पद्यमानाः एव आत्मविज्ञानेन व्याप्ताः उत्पद्यन्ते. तस्मात् आत्मविज्ञानभास्याः च विज्ञानशब्दवाच्याः च ते धातु अर्थभूताः आत्मनः एव धर्माः विक्रियरूपाः इति अविवेकिभिः मन्यन्ते. The last sentence is important. What is happening is the buddhi we have, antakaran it is called as. It leaks out through the pancha jnanendriyas and takes the akara of the vishayas. Okay. And what is the antakarana? It is the first upadhi of the Atmavastu. From what standpoint? Not from the Atma standpoint, from the world which you are seeing. Now this Atma Tattva, because it is all pervading, like the mud is all pervading in the pot. When it is all pervading, it is in the buddhi also. When it is in the buddhi, when the buddhi or the antakarana, leaking through the indriyas and taking the shape of the indriya vastus, shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, this Chaitanya Atma is there as the illuminator without itself changing itself. But our drushti being on the knowledge of the objects, which is basked in the consciousness, and because the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, they being different, the difference of these upadhis, will be careful. Though they are aware by the awareness, without awareness they cannot be aware. Though the awareness has never changed, but because of the variety of the perceptions, which are definitely the jnana. Like I see through my eyes a book. So my chitta is there, my eye is there. Through the eye, my chitta gone and took the shape of the book. So the book is different from something else. Let us say there is a paperweight. So the difference is in the objects, difference is in the thought. The Chaitanya Atma is illuminating both of them same. It has not changed. But your drushti is on the knowledge of the objects, not the consciousness. Therefore, the knowledges appear to be different or broken. So, ज्ञेय वस्तु अलग हो गया, तो ज्ञानम अलग हो गया, तो ज्ञाता अलग हो गया. That is because of the objects outside. That's because of the vrittis which have gone and taken the shape of the object. What is the problem of the Chaitanya Atma here? It is always the same. It has not got changed. So, problem kya hua idhar? Be attentive. The avivekis who are not able to differentiate between pure Jnapti Swarupa Jnanam and the Vritti Jnanam, because the word used is the same, they think the Jnapti Swarupa Jnanam also like the Vritti Jnanam. Those who are not able to differentiate between pure knowledge, consciousness, and the consciousness conditioned by the vritti of the object. Not able to differentiate these two, that person only imagines the jnanam is the word used for satyam jnanam, jnanamanantam brahma, jnanam used for the world also. Therefore, either he says the jnanam of the Brahman also is like the Vishya jnanam, or Brahman is not having that jnanam. In this way, one concludes. So, Atmana eva dharmaha vikriya rupaha iti avivekibhi parikalpyante. So, he, again we will see it. Up to this we understood buddhehe. Then chakshuradi, upadi lakshanayaha. Buddhi itself is an upadi, not a reality. It's a concept. Upadi lakshanayaha, it is an upadhi. Chakshuradi dvaraihi, chakshu or karna dwara se, vishay akara parinamenyaha. It has taken the akara of those particular vishyas of rupa or the shabda. Ye shabdadi akara avabhasaha. All of them te atma vijnanasya vishayabhutaha. For them the विषय इज आत्मविज्ञान ओनली बिकॉज आत्मविज्ञान नहीं है तो वो इल्यूमिनेट नहीं होते हैं आत्मविज्ञान विषय भूताः उत्पद्यमानाः एव आत्मविज्ञानेन व्याप्ताः उत्पद्यन्ते so their manifestation is because of or this being awareness is because of आत्मविज्ञान there उसका अर्थ क्या होता है तस्मात् आत्मविज्ञान भास्याः च विज्ञान शब्दवाच्याः च ते धातु अर्थभूताः आत्मनः धर्माः विक्रिय रूपाः इति अविवेकिभिः परिकल्प्यन्ते. So vijnana, the atmavastu being so the gnapti swarupa only, but through the antakarana, and when the antakarana becomes a vritti by going through the sense organs, embracing some object, because of the object's shape or whatever it is, the gnapti is seen by the seer as if it has taken a shape. Oh, it has not taken any shape. That's what I said. From the vessel standpoint, you say the steel has taken a shape. Your drushti is on the vessel, so you say steel took shape. But steel has never taken any shape. It is in its own swarupa. It has not changed. वो अपने आप नहीं बदला हो स्टील हमेशा स्टील ही रहा इन से में ज्ञान स्वरूप परमात्मा रहते हुए भी दृष्टि उस उपाधियों के ऊपर होने के कारण हमको लगता है कि ज्ञान बदला है. That's what in other shloka. उपाधि भेदात स्वयमेव विद्यते च उपाध्यपोहे स्वयमेव केवलः तस्माद् उपाधेर विलयाय विद्वान वसेत सदा अकल्प समाधि निष्ठया. It's a good shloka in our Vivek Chudavan. उपाधि भेदात् स्वयमेव विद्यते उपाध्यपोहे च स्वयमेव केवलः तस्माद् उपाधेर विलयाय विद्वान् वसेत् सदा अकल्प समाधि निष्ठया. It is your upadhi, the Chaitanya Atma is appearing as multiplicity. Upadhi is only a concept. So in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, when all the concepts are dropped, that pure self, which appeared as if became many, but never became many, is experienced as one without second and my own self. It's a very, very interesting discussion, all this. सडनली वो क्लिक नहीं होता है उसको 2-3 दिन 2-4 बार 6-7 बार सुनना पड़ता है. Contemplate on this thought at home. How chitta through the indriyas takes the shape of objects. Then this self is illuminating all those thoughts or the vrittis. So, did the jnana gnapti change? No. But we talk about the jnana as if changed because of the upadhis. So, see, I have seen a plate. Then I have seen a medicine bottle. Or I have seen a window. How this knowledge is happening? Chitta is going through the indriya called as I and making that vritti. This vritti is an upadhi of the Chaitanya Atma, and this vritti or the antakarana cannot exist without Chaitanya Atma, and Chaitanya Atma is all pervading that antakarana or the vritti. Keep this in mind. Okay? Now, this Chaitanya Atma, which is all pervading in the antakarana, therefore in the vritti, has not changed. Okay? But because upadhi, it appears to be broken. Upadhis are different. Plate is different from medicine bottle is different from our window. Our window. Then the plate vritti, medicine bottle vritti, and window vritti are different. What about the gnapti, Atma Chaitanya, which is illuminating all these three? Has it become different? No. But upachara ke karan, we say, I know the plate, I know the this thing, medicine bottle, I know the window. As if there are three. Objects are three, vrittis are three, Atma is not three. This is what we have to catch. Self is all the time same. Nepti only it is. That is why I am conscious of everything. So the differentiation is in the upadhi of the vrittis, not in the Atma Vastu. This is what we have to catch. His point was the Gnapti has become the Jnana Kartru because of multiplicity. He says no. Chaitanya Atma हमेशा वही है. I am conscious of. And what happens is the only consciousness only in the vritti of the chitta has become as if three. One is the Gneya Vastu, let us say the plate, then the Gnata, the knower of the plate, then the Jnanam, the knowledge of the plate. So Gnata, Jnanam, Gneyam. Where are they? They are in the thoughts of the Antakarana. Vritti hai wo. Did the Atma become these three? No, it is always same, illuminating all those three. Because they cannot be known without the Chaitanya Atma. In fact, the Atma Chaitanya is illuminating the Chitta. Chitta has got the Vrittis. Therefore, Atma Chaitanya illuminated the Vrittis. That is how we are having the Vritti Jnana. And the Vritti Jnanam is always of Triputi. Without Triputi, Vritti Jnanam cannot be. Just because through the Vritti you are having the Jnanam of Triputi, Atma has never become Triputi. It is always one without second. So if we cannot differentiate between Ekameva Advitiya Jnapti Swarupa Chaitanyam and also the Vritti Jnanam, then we take that even the Jnapti also has changed, just like the Vrittis change. Like the light of tube light is same homogeneous, illuminating all objects of the hall. It has not changed, but the objects being different, the illumination appears to be different in each of the object. Like the red object is seen as red, the green is seen as green. The light has never become red or green. But the object's nature is that which expresses that color. Therefore, it appears. So, in the same way, उपचार के लिए है वो कार्यत्व एक्चुअली तो अविकारी है अपने स्वरूप दृष्टि से आत्मनैव धर्माः विक्रिय रूपा इति अविवेकिभिः परिकल्प्यन्ते. नौ यत्तु ब्रह्मणः विज्ञानं तत् सवितृप्रकाशवत् अग्नि उष्णवत्वच्च ब्रह्मस्वरूप अव्यतिरिक्तं स्वरूपम् एव. See, the difference between the Vritti Jnanam and Atma Jnanam is what? In the Vritti Jnanam, the Jnata Gneyam are different. But in the Atma Jnanam kaisa hai? It's like Savitru Prakasham, like a paper and knowledge of paper. They are different. A pen and knowledge of pen. Is it not? A calendar, a Vastu. Knowledge of calendar is different. Vastu is there, knowledge is in the Chitta. In the same way, Atma and its Chaitanyam are not so, or Jnanam and Brahma are not so. Example given is Savitru Prakasha Agni Ushna. Be careful about the example. Savitru and Prakasha, though the two words are used, Savita means Surya. Surya and Prakasha. Or is that Surya and Prakasha are like the pen and the knowledge of pen? Think about it. Pen is different, knowledge is different. Knowledge is in the chitta about that pen. They are different. But Savita and Prakasha, are they different that way? Or Agni and Ushna? Agni Ushna is its original. Now let us take another example. A hot rice. In the hot rice, the rice is not in general hot. Heat is borrowed from somewhere else. And the heat goes away also. बट द सूर्य भगवान की जो रोशनी है या अग्नि की उष्ण ओरिजिनल अग्नि का उष्णता है दैट नेवर इज बोरोड इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट इसका अपना अलग नहीं करवाने वाला स्वरूप है वो इन द सेम वे द वृत्ति ज्ञानम गोज ऑन चेंजिंग डिपेंडिंग ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट्स बट स्वरूप ज्ञानम इज लाइक द सविता एंड प्रकाश जैसे हैं वैसे ज्ञान ही सत्य है और ज्ञान ही ब्रह्म है और ज्ञान ही आत्मा है आत्मा और ज्ञप्ति are not two things that they can be separated like a vastu and vastu's jnanam. Savita and Prakasha, Agni, Ushna, example you think about it. Inseparable they are. But the other things are separable. The knowledge of object and object of knowledge are not same. Object and knowledge have no relation at all actually. As I told you, the paper is an object outside. The knowledge of it is in the mind. इन दिस वे आत्मा एंड उसका ज्ञान नामक दो चीजें नहीं है ज्ञप्ति स्वरूप अलोन इज आत्मा आत्मा स्वरूप अलोन इज ज्ञप्ति एंड देर आर 5-6 पावरफुल थॉट्स विच विल स्लोली काम एंड क्वाइट माइंड से कल डिस्कस करेंगे व्हाट आर दोज यू नो इट इज लाइक यत्तु ब्रह्मणः विज्ञानम तत् सवितृ प्रकाशवत अग्नि उष्णवत च ब्रह्म स्वरूप अव्यतिरिक्तम स्वरूपम एव तत् न कारणांतर सव्यपेक्षम नित्य आत्मस्वरूपत्वात् सर्वभावानां च तेन अविभक्त देशकालत्वात् काल आकाशादि कारणत्वात् निरतिशय सूक्ष्मत्वात् च न तस्य अन्यत् अविज्ञेयं सूक्ष्मं व्यवहितं विप्रकृष्टं भूतं भवत् भविष्यद्वा अस्ति तस्मात् सर्वज्ञं तत् ब्रह्म. These are very sublime but very beautiful thoughts. One by one, we'll just analyze tomorrow patiently, धीरे धीरे. जितना पकड़ पाए उतना हम पकड़ेंगे. Thereafter, he gives again some quotations. The Siddhanti only. How Paramatma is knower of everything, Sarvajna, without becoming knower of anything. That subtle thing will be explained to us. Very interesting examples also there. With these discussions and the conclusion, this Satyam Jnanavandam Brahma will be over. Maybe tomorrow, day after, 2-3 days. Then Yoveda Nitam Guhayam onwards. That also little good commentary explanation. What the meaning of Nitam Guhayam Rabe Vyovan? Guru Maharaj explains that. After that, Tasmadvaya Tasmad Atmana Akasambhutaha. They're all simple explanations. The main thing is the first 2-3 lines only. One of the day, we will try to summarize the essence of everything also. Thank you. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane श्रुति मात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स। थोड़ा थोड़ा हमारा दिमाग शार्प होता जाएगा, देन बात भी समझ में आने लगेगा। But just stick to the classes, don't miss, that's it.